There comes a moment when the clothes in your closet stop matching the woman who wears them. Not because she's lost her sense of style, but because she's changed her rhythm, her pace, her confidence, and the wardrobe didn't keep up. It's subtle. One day you slip on what used to feel right, and suddenly it doesn't speak the same language anymore. It's not about chasing youth or fashion. It's about relearning how to be seen fully, presently, beautifully. This isn't a makeover. It's a quiet realignment between who you are and what you wear. We're not dressing to impress, we're dressing to belong to ourselves again. 1. Not using accessories, or using jewelry too fine. Sometimes an outfit looks fine, yet somehow it feels unfinished, like it's missing its heartbeat. A simple sweater, neat jeans, polished shoes, all technically right, but there's no energy in it. That quiet emptiness often comes from what's not there, the small touches that make the look yours. Many women reach for the same tiny chain or skip jewelry altogether because it feels safe. But that safety steals the spark. A fine necklace that hides under the fabric doesn't frame your face. It disappears before anyone notices it was there. Without those accents, clothes stop short of telling your story. They become fabric, not style, not mood, not you. And what people see is someone who looks tired of trying, even when she's not. Bring that life back. One visible piece of jewelry changes everything, not to show off, but to connect the look. Choose a necklace that sits where the light can reach it. Let it move when you move. Push the sleeves up so your wrists show. Maybe add a single bangle or ring that glints when your hands are in motion. Add a belt that pulls the outfit together, not to cinch, but to guide the eye. When you catch yourself in the mirror, notice what happens. The outfit looks intentional. The colors start to talk to each other. You look awake again, present. The difference is tiny, but it shifts the whole feeling from getting dressed to being seen. That's what real style does. It makes the world notice that you're still in the room. 2. Believing a blouse automatically elevates an outfit. For years, the blouse was the shortcut to looking put together. If it had buttons, a collar, or a bit of silk shine, we believed it could fix anything: jeans, trousers, even a fleece jacket. But that habit quietly froze many wardrobes in time. A blouse layered under something casual rarely works the way it used to. The shape collapses, the neckline fights with whatever's on top, and suddenly the whole look feels dated, as if it's been sitting in the back of the closet since before the world moved on. What was once elegant now feels stiff, a formality without purpose. It makes the outfit look overthought and underwhelming at the same time, like effort was there but direction wasn't. And that's the thing about a blouse: when it tries too hard to look polished, it ends up draining the freshness from everything else around it. Trade the fuss for clarity. A plain, clean base, a white tee, a soft cream sweater, a simple cotton knit does more for your style than any ruffled collar ever will. When the layer beneath your jacket is smooth and open, the rest of the outfit suddenly breathes. Your shape returns, the lines make sense again. That blank space at the center, the calm of it, gives freedom to everything else. A jacket can drape naturally, a necklace can shine without fighting for attention, and your face becomes the focus again. You look modern but not trendy, relaxed but refined. Sometimes, removing the special piece is what lets you look special again. A crisp white base says confidence without words. It's effortless honesty, and it never goes out of style. 3. Wearing super high heels instead of kitten heels. There's a belief many women still carry that elegance comes from elevation. If the heel is higher, the outfit must be better. So the taller the shoe, the stronger the confidence, or so it used to feel. But watch what happens now. Those towering heels don't say sophistication anymore, they say strain. You can see it in the posture, the careful steps, the hidden wince, the way the whole body braces for balance. They pull attention to the shoes, not to the woman wearing them. And somehow, instead of lengthening the line, they make the outfit look dated, too forced, too done. They're a memory of what used to work, held onto out of habit rather than pleasure. The message is no longer power, it's discomfort disguised as confidence. Let your elegance come from ease. A A small, low kitten heel instantly lifts an outfit without weighing you down. It's graceful, steady, quietly refined, the kind of beauty that never tries too hard. That inch of height is enough to change your posture, to give your stride rhythm again. When your feet relax, the rest of you follows. Your walk softens, your expression opens up, your clothes start to flow with you instead of against you. Even simple jeans and a cardigan look deliberate, polished, alive. A kitten heel doesn't whisper youth, it whispers assurance. It says you know what works for you now, and you've stopped performing for an idea of style that hurt to wear. Real style doesn't make you endure it, it lets you move through the day beautifully, without apology. 4. Wearing cardigans that look dated. The cardigan is one of those pieces that can quietly turn against you. It starts as comfort, soft, familiar, forgiving, but somewhere along the way, it begins to drag the whole outfit backward. You know the kind: thin cotton that clings to the arms, a waterfall front that hangs in tired folds, the hem hitting somewhere mid-thigh for no real reason. It moves like it's melting off the shoulders instead of framing them. At first glance, feels cozy. On camera or in daylight, it looks heavy and shapeless. The neckline collapses, the fabric loses its life, and suddenly the whole silhouette reads as hesitant, like you're trying to disappear inside your clothes. And that's what makes it age you, not the cardigan itself, but the way it steals your structure. It hides the waist, flattens the shoulders, and replaces energy with softness that has nowhere to go. You stop looking comfortable and start looking lost in fabric. Keep the warmth, but bring back the shape. Choose cardigans with substance, a knit that holds its line, a texture that feels rich instead of limp. Do up most of the buttons, then undo one or two to open the neckline, or tuck a corner lightly into the waistband to give a hint of the waist beneath. Those tiny choices create movement and balance without sacrificing comfort. If your chest is fuller, leave the top button open so the fabric drapes naturally. It's a small shift, but it changes everything. When the cardigan fits close enough to echo your frame, it works like gentle architecture, soft edges with definition. Suddenly, the same piece that once hid you starts to shape you. A modern cardigan doesn't ask for perfection. It simply meets you halfway, structured enough to feel intentional, relaxed enough to feel like home. That quiet balance between ease and presence is what makes style look timeless instead of tired. 5. Wearing tight clothing from head to toe. There's a quiet fear many women carry, the fear of looking bigger than we are. So we reach for fitted tops, skinny jeans, jackets that hug every curve, believing tightness equals slimness. But when everything clings, the eye has nowhere to rest. Instead of showing your shape, the outfit starts to squeeze it. A cropped, boxy jacket paired with narrow pants doesn't flatter, it exaggerates. The upper body looks tense, the lower body smaller, and the whole frame feels off balance. It's not about size, it's about proportion. When fabric stretches over every inch, the body loses its natural rhythm. Even the smallest movements seem restricted. You can feel it the moment you walk. The clothes are wearing you, not the other way around. And that effort to appear slimmer ends up highlighting the very things you wanted to soften. Balance is the real secret to looking confident. If your top is fitted or structured, let your trousers breathe. A straight leg or a relaxed wide leg gives harmony to the outfit and grace to your walk. That little contrast, shape against flow, makes the whole body look longer, lighter, more assured. And if you're curvier through the middle, resist the urge to shrink yourself into skinny fabric. Give your clothes space to move, and your confidence will follow. Ease in the fit doesn't mean you've let go. It means you've learned your body's rhythm. Finish with footwear that opens the line, a lighter shoe, a cropped hem that reveals a touch of ankle. It's a simple change, but it releases the tension the outfit once held. You still look polished, but now there's air, balance, freedom. That's what true elegance feels like. The calm that comes when your clothes finally let you breathe. 6. Carrying the wrong bag for your outfit. A beautiful outfit can lose its voice the moment the wrong bag enters the picture. You've seen it: a tailored blazer, crisp trousers, everything working in harmony, and then a bulky nylon backpack slung over the shoulder because it fits my laptop. Practical? Yes. Polished? No. That bag, no matter how useful, tells a different story from the rest of your look. It's not about brand or price, it's about message. When the bag doesn't match the mood, the whole outfit feels confused, like two people trying to walk in opposite directions. A casual canvas tote with an elegant dress, or a worn-out crossbody with a structured coat, these small clashes make you look less modern, less sure of your style. They signal compromise, the kind that whispers, "I didn't have time to think about it." And that's what ages an outfit most, when usefulness drowns out intention. Keep the function, but upgrade the form. A well-chosen bag should feel like an extension of your outfit, not an afterthought. If you need space for work, go for something structured that still respects the lines of what you're wearing: a leather tote, a sleek convertible backpack, a shape that holds itself. Choose texture and tone that echo your wardrobe instead of fighting it: soft taupe with neutrals, deep burgundy with navy, tan with denim. The bag doesn't have to match perfectly, it just has to belong. When it does, the whole outfit suddenly looks considered, effortless, yet complete. Even on the busiest mornings, a coordinated bag makes it seem like you started the day with intention. That's the quiet detail most people miss. A good outfit says you're stylish, but the right bag says you know who you are. 7. Failing to update your wardrobe regularly. Clothes age quietly. They don't announce it, they just start losing their spark. A jacket that once felt structured begins to slouch. The black of your favorite trousers fades into an uncertain gray. You reach for the same things every morning because they've never let you down, yet somehow they no longer lift you up either. That's how it happens, not overnight, but slowly, one easy choice after another. And before long, your reflection starts to feel older than your spirit. It's not vanity, it's rhythm. When your clothes stop keeping pace with the woman you've become, they start pulling you backward. Think of updating as translation, taking the same message and saying it in your language today. Keep the essence of what you love, the warmth, the ease, the reliability. But shift the silhouette, the weight of the fabric, the color tone. Trade what's faded for something with life in it: a trouser that holds its shape, a knit with texture and strength. Change one thing at a time. You'll feel the difference before anyone else notices it. Your posture changes, your energy does too. It's not about chasing trends, it's about syncing how you feel on the inside with what the world sees first. When your wardrobe moves forward, even a step, you move with it. And suddenly, the mirror starts telling the truth again. 8. Wearing ill-fitting jeans. Jeans are meant to be effortless, yet they often end up being the one thing that quietly throws everything off. Too short, and they chop the leg line in half. Too long, and the fabric pools around the ankle, dragging the eye down. Sometimes the waistband fits, but the thighs pull. Other times the seat sags after an hour of wear. Each little mismatch changes the way you move and the way your body reads in motion. The problem isn't size, it's proportion. When the length and shape don't match your frame, the entire outfit loses rhythm. Even a crisp white shirt and clean trainers can't rescue jeans that sit in the wrong place. They anchor you in a version of yourself that feels slightly off, like wearing someone else's confidence. The right pair of jeans behaves differently, it listens to your body. They sit at the waist without cutting in, hold the hip without clinging, skim the leg instead of squeezing it. When they hit at the right point, ankle, shoe line, or boot top, the whole body looks more balanced, taller, lighter. Start with one pair that fits the way you actually stand, not the way you think you should look. A structured denim with minimal stretch keeps its shape through the day and gives you the kind of ease that reads as self-assured. You can bend, sit, walk, breathe, and the outfit stays with you. That's the quiet confidence of well-fitting jeans. Nothing to adjust, nothing to hide, nothing holding you back. 9. Wearing outdated jean styles instead of barrel jeans. Old denim habits die hard. Many women still hold onto the shapes that once worked: skinnies that grip like a second skin, boot cuts that drag at the hem, stretchy jeans that promise comfort but twist out of shape by noon. They've been reliable for years, so we keep them, even when the mirror starts saying something different. The fabric has softened too much, The fit no longer sharpens the silhouette, and the style sits slightly out of step with everything else you wear. They don't offend, they simply stop flattering. That quiet gap between still fits and still works is where style begins to age. It's not about chasing the latest cut, it's about keeping your clothes in conversation with the present. Barrel jeans are the bridge between structure and freedom. Their gentle curve through the leg brings shape back without pressure, and that subtle volume at the knee and calf evens out the line of the body. They work on almost every frame, adding softness where it's needed, room where it's earned. Pair them with something simple, a tucked tee, a cropped cardigan, a neat jacket that skims the hip. The change is instant, not louder, but cleaner, more deliberate. The fabric holds its body, the cut moves as you move. It looks modern without effort, confident without performance. Good denim doesn't scream for attention. It fits quietly, supports everything else you wear, and lets you walk through the day feeling current, grounded, and free. 10. Neglecting small grooming details like hair, glasses, or chin hair. Clothes can be perfect, but the small details around the face decide whether the look truly lands. A pair of glasses from 10 years ago, a fringe that's grown past its shape, a few stray hairs catching the light under the chin, they seem harmless. Yet together they dull the brightness of everything else. It isn't vanity, it's focus. When those details go unattended, attention drifts away from your eyes, from expression, from presence. Style isn't only about fabric, it's also the frame that holds it. The hairline, the lenses, the small textures of skin, all of them form the border between you and what the world sees first. When that border loses clarity, even the most elegant outfit feels unfinished, like a painting without its edge. Care in these details doesn't mean chasing youth, it means showing awareness. A quick trim brings back movement around the face, letting light fall where it should. Choosing glasses that echo your current energy, lighter, sharper, or more minimal, can reset how every expression reads. And taking a moment to tidy those stray hairs isn't about perfection, it's about respect for your own reflection. These are quiet acts of upkeep that tell a story. You're still paying attention, not trying to be younger, not trying to be anyone else, simply present in your own face. When that happens, your clothes finally have something to belong to, a face that feels alive, awake, unmistakably yours. Style doesn't freeze with age, it ripens. Every small change you make, every detail you bring back to life, is a way of saying I'm still in motion. That's what people see when they call someone elegant, not perfection, but presence. Let your wardrobe catch up to your spirit. Let your reflection look like someone who still enjoys her own company. If that's the kind of grace you want to grow into, grounded, certain, unmistakably yours, then stay. You're exactly where you need to be. Welcome to Healthy Aging Grace, where style keeps evolving because you do.